What ways did you use to cope before you were diagnosed and were actually taking medication for your DID?
Cosmetologist is one of the first ways I used to cope. It gave me a high until it didn't. The smells from the salon, the laughter, the energy, just the energy alone fed my fed my spirit. After a while, that started to die down. It started to be overwhelming, even to just show up for work. You know, I'm really showing up for work to help people look and feel their best. And meanwhile, I've left home not feeling my best. Maybe looking my best just to mask, right? But not feeling my best. That worked until it didn't. And when it didn't, I became very unreliable as a stylist, very unreliable as a friend, as just a person, period, because I was not taking care of myself. I was taking care of others, and I was using that to help me through. I started using opiates, and it didn't come across as if like, oh my God, this is what I'm about to be using. It clearly came across as something that kind of snuck up on me. First it was the dentist, then it was, my cousin had them, and it was just something that they were doing like recreationally, and I tried it, and I started to realize that I got this numbing sensation, this euphoric sensation, and for some reason I was now able to get through the day, knowing that I had this secret little pill, that nobody else knew about, and this was how I was able to function throughout the day, and that lasted for a period of 5 years. And before the 5 years, maybe at the third year was the crash. The people actually seeing what it was that was going on with me. People making fun of the fact that I'm nodding out, and I'm pretty much looking crazy. I'm pretty much looking like the fiends that people have made fun of over the years on the street. And in my head, I wasn't that. I was making up every excuse as to why I was that way, and mainly saying that I'm tired. And at some point, I could believe that I was tired. But the pills didn't make it any better, and nor did it help me cope. It actually gave me something else for me to have to try to cope with, and that came with embarrassment. You putting it inside of your body is the easy part. It's you getting rid of it is what becomes hard. It's you getting rid of the habit is what becomes hard. Shopping only worked for the moment I was shopping, and maybe the moment I put the new clothes on. But the person inside of those new clothes still had not coped or dealt with what she had going on inside. So the shopping would have been a quick fix. You can do that only but so much until you've ran out of funds and are almost dipping into funds that you have to take care of your responsibilities with. Already becoming unreliable because the things that you're trying to use to cope are no longer working. Those vices being used were not conducive to what I wanted the outcome to be, or what I thought the outcome should be. It was only masking, and like I said, it only made it worse until I actually sought out therapy and the proper medication to help me through.